5 years ago, I thought making more money would solve all my financial problems. But I was completely wrong. The problem wasn't my income. It was my daily habits. Small choices were quietly stealing my future. Everything changed when I stopped chasing shortcuts and started fixing my habits instead. Not because I earned more, but because I changed the way I managed money. The first habit was simple. I started paying myself first. Before paying bills or buying anything else, I automatically moved part of every paycheck into savings and investments. Even when it wasn't a lot, I stayed consistent. That one habit removed temptation and made saving effortless. My money finally started working for me, not because I made more, but because I managed it differently. And that was only the beginning. The second habit was surprisingly simple. I started tracking every dollar I spent, not to restrict myself, but to understand where my money was actually going. The results shocked me. It wasn't one big purchase hurting my finances. It was hundreds of tiny ones. Daily coffee, impulse buys, subscriptions, and little expenses I barely noticed were quietly adding up. Once I became aware of my spending, everything changed. I wasn't guessing anymore. I finally knew my numbers, and that made every financial decision easier. Money stopped feeling stressful because I had a clear plan. You can't improve what you never measure, and that's why tracking every dollar became a lifelong habit. The third habit changed the way I reacted to every raise. Whenever I earned more money, my first instinct was to spend more. That's exactly where most people get stuck. It's called lifestyle inflation. Your income goes up, but your expenses grow just as fast, so nothing really changes. I decided to break that cycle with one simple rule. Every time I got a raise, I invested at least half of it immediately. The other half was mine to enjoy without guilt. That simple balance helped me stop trying to look rich and start building real wealth instead. The fourth habit completely changed how I looked at money. I stopped letting my cash sit idle. Every dollar needed a job. That's when I started investing every single month. Not once, not twice, every month. I learned that consistency beats perfection. I stopped trying to predict the market and focused on staying invested instead. Slowly, those small monthly investments turned into something much bigger. Time became my greatest advantage. That's the real power of consistency. Small investments, repeated month after month, created results I never thought were possible because I simply refused to stop investing. The fifth habit made every other habit even stronger. I never stopped learning. I realized that knowledge is one of the best investments you can ever make because it keeps paying you back. Every new skill increased my value, and that helped me earn more money over time. I stopped spending so much on things that quickly lost value and started investing in books, courses, and education instead. That decision opened doors I never expected. New ideas created new opportunities, and new opportunities created more income. I learned that money follows value. The more value you create, the more opportunities come your way. That's why learning became part of my daily routine, because the best investment you'll ever make is in yourself.
These 5 habits completely changed my financial life. Not overnight, but one day at a time. Small actions, repeated consistently, created extraordinary results. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to stay consistent. Your future self will thank you for starting today because time rewards action. So choose just one of these habits and start today. One small decision can completely change where you are a few years from now. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more practical money tips and let me know in the comments. Which money habit are you going to start first?